Oh, okay. Let me do this. Hold on. Cancel. Bring this out here. Bring that out.
See now, this is linked to May the 4th, but that's weird. All
Yeah,
right,
the
like the
picture.
picture didn't
The
change,
picture
but
didn't change.
that's weird. But Doug is already waiting for us here.
Doug
He
is
even he
waiting
even
for
in the
us.
chat wrote all aboard the hype train,
Woo
which
woo.
I'm on board.
Oh, what the heck? Why
I'm with
is?
you, Doug.
Yeah, Doug. How come I have two windows? I want to play. Oh, I can just do Chrome tab. There we go.
Yeah, bruh. Share that tab, bruh. Oh, look at that. And then it just popped up on my thing.
Yes.
And what I can do here is make that full screen.
Make that full screen.
And then I can hide. I can highlight this.
Can you turn the sound up on your end?
Are you playing it right now? Can you press play? That way I can press play.
Stay hidden.
So I'm not grabbing any of
Or
that
we will
sound
not
from all
survive.
of this.
No. I wonder if it's because I have my audio through
Leave
this
us
is
alone.
going
When the
through
time
the
comes, he
mixing
must
board.
be trained.
Maybe.
So it's not playing
Like you
that
trained
audio.
his
So
father.
what if you put it?
Let's give it a try.
Whatever audio you just turned up really loud. I hear a lot of background fuzz.
Yeah, I just got some fuzz too.
Yeah, so
So
whatever you
let's-
just turned up, turn that John down.
I didn't turn anything up.
Unless
know
I
what
did
happened.
it.
You might
Maybe
have.
I did it. Oh, or is it? It's the fan.
It's the fan. Yeah, it's your computer fan.
It's my computer fan.
What a world we
Doug,
live
how
in.
silly, Doug. Doug the fact checker. He's checking facts for us.
Every
Boop, boop,
day of his
boo-doo-doo.
life.
Doug is.
Kenobi. There he is.
Doug likes to make sure that we do
Was
it
that
right.
2 weeks ago, or was that 2 months?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. There it is. That's the one. So now if I put this,
That's the
I'm
one.
going to put that John right there. Oh, I hear us.
I'm watching it on my
I
phone.
love it. I love our dulcet tones.
Yes.
Let's see if I put a browser source on in, and I add a new source. We're going to put some Kenobi on in here. And you know what? I'm going to probably just, hey, can you stop sharing that screen of yours? That
Oh, yes. I thought I. There we go. But I don't see you at all.
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm on the screen right now.
You're
You
not.
don't have to see me in OBS Ninja. Remember?
Okay, but I do need to see the trailer.
Right.
Is that going to be on OBS Ninja?
No.
You're
Maybe.
doing that directly in the other one.
Might be.
So I'm not going to see. Oh, I have to watch it on YouTube and delay.
Yeah.
We are professionals.
Listen, man. We do it how we do it here. That's just how we do it. Yeah. I guess I could have. Maybe there is a way for me to do that.
Yes.
But
Try doing it in Ninja. That way I see. Because I don't see your Ninja screen, even though it says.
Well, I don't go through the Ninja. I do not.
Okay.
So I'm sharing a website.
There, I see that. Ooh,
So I just
see it.
shared that with you. I don't know what that means, but I
don't
shared
know.
it with you.
But hit play. Let me see if I can hear it. I probably won't be able to hear it anyway.
I can't do it.
You can't play it?
No, not for you. I'm just sharing it with you. So I'm going to stop sharing that website now. And we're just going to figure this out the old-fashioned way.
Meow, meow, meow.
Ooh, right. Can't mute that either. All right, let's share this browser source. Let's change that, shall we? Properties. Doing it live.
You can't play it?
Not for you. I'm just sharing it with you. So I'm going to stop sharing that website now. We're just going to figure this out the old-fashioned way. All right, let's share this browser source.
All right, unless maybe there's other settings. Oh, you're bringing that up over there.
Display. I'm just ending the display capture. Here we go. I want to capture. Now everyone sees everything. You're seeing how the sausage gets made, folks, and I got to tell you, it ain't pretty.
It ain't pretty. We're professional amateurs here. Oh, and now I close the other tab.
Add. Add. It's not good. Obi Wan. Done. I think I did it. I think we've got it.
Do you have it on Ninja? No.
Nope.
So I can't see it.
You cannot.
When I put it on Ninja, you can see it though.
Yes.
Or yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let me try some of these settings because I want us both to be able to see it.
Hey,
This
you have us
is-
going through the background, by the way.
I'm watching it on the YouTube.
Oh, this is just fabulous. What happened here? Now we're all gone.
Okay, so this says share the audio, but can they hear it? Is Doug still there?
Hold on. Doug just lost all of it. We better get this going because I need a drink.
I know, me too.
Move this on up. That's what happened. Boom. All right. So if you hit play, what happens on that? Do we hear it? That's all that matters to me.
On which one are you looking
On
at?
your
My
YouTube.
screen. So if I hit play,
They're coming.
I see it, but I don't
Is it
see
muted
it.
on YouTube?
Stay hidden,
Is your volume up? on
or
your
we will not survive.
Yeah.
That
All right.
sounds like stuff.
So now
Leave
it's
us
playing
alone.
through the
When the
YouTube.
time comes, he must be trained.
but
Like you
we
trained
can't-
his father?
Still playing. You want YouTube
You
or
still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Doug just said we hear it.
Nice.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
That's all that matters. Is we hear it.
Yes. They
I
can
want
hear it.
every
That's all that
lowlife
matters is
and
that they
bounty
hear it.
hunter
But we can.
to
He's got
squeeze
here right
in.
there. I hear you right now.
Yeah, but that's only on YouTube. That'll be a delay for us.
You can't run Obi Wan! You can't
Did I just press it? That video that ninja?
Allow director, sure, yeah. But it okay, audio, yeah. Let's see. So you changed the speakers.
Speaker should be codec. On this episode of Nick and Rob try to do a podcast.
Yeah, see that's not what. Okay, so audio source should be that.
Is that your fan happening again?
Yeah. Video source webcam line audio output destination. Let me see if I. But if I turn this up.
Whoa, everyone at home lost their hands. Sorry, Doug, in advance. Oh my God. Hey, what did you do? Because
I
worked.
turned those speakers on.
Well, we have it. Well, we have it. Oh, I hope so. Otherwise, Doug is some stuff in his trousers. Done some stuff in his trousers. Listen, Doug. You doubled your audio. We hear you twice. You doubled your audio. We hear you twice on delay now.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. By doing that,
It's not that loud here. That's glad to hear. That's glad to hear, buddy. Glad to hear that, buddy.
See, once I mute it again.
Why do we have it like
playing
six
like
different
something
things
on the-
right now?
playing on the phone. Okay, so we're not going to be able to hear any of the fun music.
Whatever, dude. Let's just
We
talk
can watch
Kenobi.
it. Yeah, we can watch it. You can hear it, and everybody at home's going to hear it, but we're not. What is this? What is this?
What is what? What is what?
I have on what the hell? What the hell?
Did
you play Kenobi or am I playing
You
Kenobi?
are. You are.
Because now it's on us. Oh, there we go. There we go. Must have stopped. There we go. Okay. All right. So we'll just start there. Okay. Holy cow. Finally. All right. He's playing the podcast you're currently on. What part of the podcast is this? This is now.
You're watching now.
We're watching now.
What happened
now.
to then? We passed that just now.
We're literally living Spaceballs right now.
There are worse things.
There are worse things to live, but we are living Spaceballs. How great is that? All right, let's
I
get
think
the
we
show
have
rolling.
the best approximation of a podcast ready.
Right.
So let's approximate and let's get going.
Doug just wrote back. It's like that scene in Space. Yes, it is.
Right, my friend.
All right, let's rock this joint. Oh, Audacity. I need to find that now.
Oh, we're adding one
Record. Hello. All right. On this episode of Bantha Milk, we're gonna watch the Obi Wan Kenobi trailer. Hopefully, maybe.
Find out next time.
Intro music. Intro music. Is it complicated?
Our audio is still messed up, Doug,
Oh,
which I love. That's the best thing to hear about a podcast. But Doug, as we continue to talk, I want you to continue how delightful or messed up my audio.
All right. So is it still doubled?
I don't know, man. I don't hear anything.
I don't hear it doubled on my end.
Doug, why don't you tell me specifically using clear English words what I need to do right now to make everything all right. That's all I need. All I need for you to do is tell me exactly what I have to do to make everything perfect. That's what you're here for.
I'm really disappointed.
It happened. But he mentioned to me in the last couple seconds that our audio. Hey, listen to us on your phone. Hey, Nightingale Art's in here too. Doug said yes. I don't know what he said. Yes to.
Probably that it's.
Yes. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. I gotta tell you, you have an echo on your second delay.
Let's see.
I don't hear an echo. On there.
Speaker should be codec.
See?
Yeah,
That's old news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is again.
You know what it is? Here it is.
Is it you?
Might be you. I'm gonna mute you.
That sounds good to me.
Check.
The director has muted you. Oh. But I have audio source.
What if that's a feature? Like we want.
Doug, we wanted that way.
How about now?
Now it's even worse.
But now I'm muted.
Wait a minute. No. Nope. What the heck?
What if that's a feature? Like we want. Doug, we wanted that way.
Yeah, this is not going that great, yo.
No, this is a bad day for us.
Hey, maybe we the echo from the Mike Picking Up Podcast playing on the phone. Oh, you know what it is? Check it out. I bet I know. How about now?
All right, we gotta
hold on. Just wait for it. I bet it's gonna be fixed. Just wait. Doug.
This is not going that great, yo.
Guaranteed, it's fixed right now, Rob.
Okay.
It's no longer a bad day, says Doug. We got it fixed. And you know exactly what it was? We need to make a checklist of all the dumb things that we have to do to prepare our equipment for our thing. One of the things we have to do is to mute every single one of our mics that is not the microphone on here.
Yes.
Right? Because we were picking it up through about 14 different microphones.
We were.
But we have a devoted core listening to us right now. They're
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Allie, and thank you, Nightingale Art, and thank you, Doug, for sticking it out because, our tech guy, Mike, didn't show up today.
I know.
and
Jerk face.
we had to pull up all this slack on our own.
We did.
So I blame Mike for this.
I blame
But
Mike for this.
should we restart?
Yeah, let's restart because I stopped the recording on Audacity.
Good. So
we,
so this is all that stuff. Remember on our Patreon, if you spend a
yep,
lot of
if
money
you
one
spend
day,
$5 a month, you get all this fun
you
stuff
get
on
all the
Patreon.
bloopers.
How the omelet is made. So
That's
let's
right.
now we're recording on this week's episode of Bantha Milk Podcast.
Something
Nick and Rob
happens.
do something stupid.
Oh, like normal.
Intro music.
That's not it.
What?
He's no good to me, Dad.
Intro music. Intro music.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
There is no more complicated. Now I hear an echo from you having your
It's
phone
from
on,
my
Rob.
phone.
There is no more complicated profession than podcasting, apparently.
Oh my god!
And we have finally, 30 minutes later,
yes,
uh,
it's finally fixed.
made it to live. We're live. We're
all
doing it
fixed.
live.
We're live,
And I got to tell you, it's never a great sign when I'm almost done with my drink
and we
before
haven't even started. Yeah,
But I got to tell you that just means we're in for quite the show here because it is the 23rd of May. How many days do we have left, Mr. Spear?
in the
Precious
year.
few. Well,
In the
well,
year?
no.
Oh, you mean until the new
big day.
TV show comes
that
out?
that new television program that
It
we're all
comes
so
out
excited about.
on
Is it 27?
Friday.
That's right. So we got like 4 days left.
4 days left.
And we are Bantha Milk Podcast.
that is
Just
right.
about.
We
are
are
Bantha Milk
Bantha Milk Podcast.
accumulation of sounds going to the internet occasionally.
Yes, occasionally some sounds with other stuff.
That's okay. But we're back. We're
We
back
are
once
back,
again. We
finally.
have four. Yeah. Doug, our new sound guy,
Yes,
helped us get on. Mike's fired. Sorry, Mike.
Mike is fired. Doug has taken over.
Way to go, Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
But yeah, what's been going on, man? It's been a minute. We've got Obi Wan the end of this week.
Obi Wan. This episode is all about Obi Wan.
That's right.
Obi Wan. Obi Wan. Obi Wan.
If you're someone who does not, that's it. That's it.
I just wanted to pull that up one more time because we had so much fun with that.
That might be our favorite sound.
It is a
soundbite on
bit.
the
It's,
show.
I think it's our only sound. It's our only.
No, we've
sound
got a
effect.
couple, but that might be our only one that's not tied to a bit.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's just the random sound that just pops
I
in
love
here
it.
every once in a while.
I love it. So I am drinking my regular Bantha
Oh.
milk of just a nice straight Kentucky bourbon, and I need it this week. It's
Yeah,
been a hot,
It has been.
sticky, ugly week.
It has been. At least I had air conditioning where
Yeah,
you did not.
I did
Yes.
not.
So there we go.
It's been hell on earth,
It's
my
been.
friend.
I'm sure. Yes. Well,
Uh,
when it's 99 degrees outside, it's going to be 87 degrees inside,
Oh yeah, it sure was.
and it's tons of fun with that. So
Yeah. So what are you drinking, Rob?
I have from Flying Fish Brewery, which is a local Philadelphia brewery.
It is. That's true.
Hazy Bones.
I like it. It's got like a very Day
Yeah,
of the Dead look.
It
to
has a pretty cool. Like when I'm walking through the store, I'm looking for something, and that just drew my attention. It's a hazy IPA. Looks like there's some pineapple and some other
Maybe some pomegranate.
pomegranate or something in there. I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I think. Oh, I didn't get it close enough, but you can
No.
still hear it.
yeah. We'll have to get you through the
yeah.
first can so you can
I
go
know.
with the second can.
I'm going for 2 today. So,
I get it,
it's
man.
nice yellow color. I like it since it's a hazy IPA. It's a cloudy IPA.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. See, I got a good pour for
Yeah,
once.
no, that's a good one. That's
That is a good
respectable.
pour,
Respectable
yes.
pour.
All right, I want to read the can. You can rest your weary head right on this can while you're at it. Sniff the hints of pineapple and mango
Mango.
if
Alright.
you're so inclined. Sip the tropical hop party and repeat in due time. So there we go.
Well, in due time, you have a second can.
I
that
have
you
a
can
second
repeat.
can over here waiting for me. Yes, I do.
To answer your question, yes, my dog did melt. My dog is a puddle of fur and drool right now. As did the rest of my family. We're all puddles right now.
Mhm.
If you're lucky enough to not be in the New Jersey area during this heat wave, you might not realize how hot it's been. But it has been Tatooine level surface of
It
two
has
suns.
been Tatooine surface.
But we're okay. We're back into some normal spring weather, and we're ready to talk some Star Wars.
Yes.
Um,
So tell them where they can find us since I got rid of our old social
oh
media
yeah,
thing.
we should probably record something at some point. But
Yeah,
yeah, we're
record a
all over
new
the
one.
place on social media. You should check us out on first of all on Facebook and Instagram. We're at Bantha Milk Podcast on the both of those. But really, you should check us out on our Facebook group where you can interact with us at facebook.com/groups/Sacred Jedi Texts.
That's right.
You can also check us out on. I believe we have a TikTok, which is kind of crazy.
We have a TikTok with no TikToks on it, but please
but-
follow us on TikTok, Bantha Milk.
Yeah, and if you have any thoughts for Bantha Milk TikToks, I know
Yep.
we have some youth in the chat tonight. Some of you youths, so you Utes
Utes.
If you could tell us how to use
I'm
the
sorry,
TikToks.
youths. Did you say Utes?
I'm sorry, youths.
Oh my god, one of the greatest lines from a movie of all
Perhaps
time.
the greatest movie of all time.
I
Honestly,
love that movie.
It's perhaps my favorite. My favorite, and it's one that if it's on, I will always watch it, much to the
Yes.
chagrin of my wife.
What is I forget what her name is.
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei, when she
Can't
has the
forget.
monologue about the tires
Oh,
on
yeah.
the car and the guy
Traction.
Posi
Can't
traction.
have positive traction. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she just goes off on him
Yeah.
with her like thick New York accent. Oh, it was great.
I
So
didn't
good.
realize she had got an Academy Award for that. Like that was her Academy Award.
It was
I mean,
worthy.
it was great, but like, how often do you see like comedies like
comedies.
that? Get
where
Academy
you get
Awards?
Academy Award for
Maybe
something.
not since the '90s.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we're old.
we are.
I promise we are about Star Wars. Although we did have that one
Mhm.
about Peacemaker. We should do one about what's the new one? Moon Knight. But I still haven't watched
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
Well, yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was trippy and weird.
I like
and,
that. I like trippy and weird.
confusing and whatever, but it was cool.
Still
I
haven't
think,
seen Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And
I hear that one was very
this
good.
Thursday, I'm gonna go see I want to say my favorite movie of all time. My kids always ask me what my favorite movie of all time is.
Okay.
And I have like a top 10 list. When you get to be my age, you can't have just one favorite movie. I have a whole bunch of favorite movies.
I don't think it. I mean, I think you should have. I mean, how do
Yeah.
you narrow it down? There's a lot of good film out there.
Right. This
There's
is
9
one.
Star Wars movies.
There are 9. And you know what's funny? Of my top like 5
I bet
movies,
none of them are Star Wars.
none of them are
Yep.
Star Wars.
No, I get it.
None of them.
And
like,
I don't think that like if I had to pick my favorite like movies as like a movie, I don't think Star Wars would be up there. It's my favorite movie series
Yeah.
for sure, and it's
Yeah.
like probably the movies that mean most to me. But like if I'm talking favorite movies, it feels like a different thing.
Yeah, totally. Like it feels just like part of a culture rather than a movie.
Sure.
But the new Top Gun movie is coming out this
Oh
weekend.
yeah, no, you're definitely a Top Gun guy. For
Yeah,
sure.
so I remember 8th grade. We showed Top Gun in school right before either spring break or Christmas break, something like that. And the AV teacher, there's the one love scene in it,
Oh,
and it wasn't very long because it's Tom Cruise, so
Sure.
of course it's not going to last very long. So what he did was
was that a joke at
It was
Tom
a
Cruise's
joke.
masculinity?
Yes.
expense? Of course, Tom Cruise. He's not going to last.
he's not
long.
going to last very long. So he winds up when that part comes on, it goes to static for like 5
He, like-
minutes or something
He
like
like
that.
cut into the spliced
Yeah,
into it.
like I think he like had like a mixing board and went,
Love
and then when it was done, he went back to it, and it
All
was
right.
luckily the movie finished playing. But I remember the whole school watched it for some reason. I don't know.
Interesting.
It was very interesting.
All right.
But yeah, and that movie
Your parent or your teachers needed a break.
they did.
That's like when the
They
OJ
did.
trial happened. I remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole school at my school watched.
Yeah,
Why did we watch? Because the teachers wanted to watch.
yeah, and well, we watched also the Challenger explosion.
Oh yeah.
That was a big thing
Yep.
too. That was but that was a different reason.
Yes.
That was more sad. But yeah, so I can recite every line of Top Gun before they say it, like in
Yeah.
the movie. I couldn't sit here right now and do it verbatim.
But as you're watching it,
As I'm watching
Sure.
it, I'll say all the lines before they say it.
Mhm.
There's like 3 movies that I can do that to, and that's one of them.
what's another?
The other one that I know for a fact is Can't Buy Me Love,
Wow.
which is a very random
I'd say
movie. Of all of the great 80s teen movies, for some reason that's in my top 5.
All right.
Like that is that, and it's not even whoever did all the other ones. I forget.
Nora Ephron.
No, the director.
Nora Ephron.
No.
She did like Sleepless in Seattle and
No. I'm thinking like Pretty Woman and
oh,
or not Pretty Woman. Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink.
And,
Oh gosh.
16 Candles and all those.
John,
Somebody.
he's the guy who did Home Alone too.
Yes.
It's gonna annoy me. Anyway, go on.
Yeah,
I'll look
but
him up.
instead of like he had all those like great like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like all those classic 80s ones. But of all of them, my favorite one is Can't Buy Me Love. I can watch that like 1,000 times in a row and not even
Is it Chris Columbus?
no.
Then I don't know, man. It was you're right. 16 Candles, director. Man, I can't believe that. John Hughes.
John
duh.
Hughes, yeah, John
Man,
Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. But I think
So-
John Hughes had a hand in Home Alone, right? I think
I
he did
think
Home
so.
Alone as well.
Yeah.
And they were all set in like the Chicagoland area and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So when we're way off topic, but it doesn't matter.
That's how it goes.
When we went to Chicago, before we went to Chicago, I looked up all the places that Ferris Bueller went on his Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Sure.
and we walked and went around to almost all of them. There's only one that you can't go to,
Yeah.
Shea Cheese,
Okay.
the restaurant that he goes to, because it's not a real
Right.
restaurant.
Yeah.
But other than that, like we went to a Cubs game, and I didn't go to his house, the
Right.
one out in the suburbs,
Right.
whatever. But everything in the city, we went to every place in the city. There's like a statue. We went to
The Bean.
the Bean. We went to the
Gotta
art
go to the Bean.
museum, the Chicago Art
Mhm.
Museum, all that stuff. So yeah, so it was fun. So we did our own little walking tour of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. All right, enough of my youth.
Hey, this is why we came
Utes.
here. This is why
It's all
people are
because you
here.
said Utes.
Utes.
It brought me back into my youth. Look at that.
That's it. But the people are here for.
They are
Kenobi.
here. They're here for Kenobi. They're not here for us.
Yeah. So we have fast approaching.
Yes. So
The
even
debut.
before that, even
Go
before
on.
Kenobi, we have one thing of Star Wars
Here it
news.
is. Oh yeah.
So they have the Star Wars 23, what's it called? The con.
Oh, Star Wars Celebration.
Celebration.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
coming.
That's
week,
coming up
right?
this week. Yeah. So that's the big Star Wars news is
Yeah.
that Star Wars Celebration.
I know they're going to be like airing the first 2 episodes in a public way at some time at Celebration.
Yeah.
Too,
So it starts on Thursday, May 26th. It's in Anaheim and it ends on Sunday. And well, I remember talking about it when tickets first came out, and for the whole weekend, it was like something ridiculous, $400, $500 or something like that.
And for perfectly good money like that, you would hope to get like your Tony and Tina's wedding experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$400,
that's
$500 for a weekend. That's chump change.
So Jedi Master, which is sold out, is one ticket valid for one person Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during Star Wars Celebration. Sold out $900
Each.
A
Wow.
4-day. Now that comes with a whole bunch of extra things, ticket
Right.
details, but it's $900.
Yeah, that's a lot of
regular Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday during Star Wars Celebration ticket, 4-day regular ticket, $195.
money. That's not bad. That's not the
No,
worst.
for
It's
4
still-
days.
For 4 days,
Yeah.
it's still pricey. You want to go with a group, you and your wife or something that's
Yeah.
$400 just to, get in the door those days. That's tough. But
Yeah. Other than that, it's $75 a day per person to walk around. And I don't even think I don't know how much that includes, but I think the Jedi Master, you probably get like first in line for signing of different things
Yeah,
and
sure.
whatever. But really is anybody's between 200 and 900. I can do the math. $700 extra dollars.
Is that worth it, you think?
Is that worth it?
Well,
It's sold out.
it's never, the problem is that it's never about is it worth it, because much like when you're doing like the Simpsons Tapped Out or something like
Right.
that, they're not aiming for you, they're aiming for the whales, the people
Mhm.
who are going to spend, like, someone is spending hundreds of $1,000s on the Simpsons Tapped Out.
Yes.
Literally, there's a rich dude out there playing the Simpsons Tapped Out, dropping a couple thousand every time they play.
Every time he wants to play, just
Because-
keeps
because he
wanting
can.
to, because it doesn't matter to him.
Yep.
And he wants to get all those things.
And those are the whales, unfortunately, are a lot of like who these people are selling for,
Mhm.
are those whales.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
So
us normal schlubs, everyday schlubs like us may never get to experience.
Or
some of
it could
those.
also be normal schlubs who don't care about credit debt.
True. That still makes them a whale.
Yes.
It just means that eventually the sharks are going to come.
the
looking
sharks
for
are
it.
going to come and take
Yeah.
all their yes.
Yeah.
But at least they have those memories.
They can
so
never
they're
take those away. You can't
$900.
repossess those memories.
No, but that $900 will wind up costing them $6,000 by the time they're done.
Yep.
But at least they have those memories and it was worth it.
Listen,
So premier access to Star Wars Celebration Anaheim, half hour early, half hour access to the official Celebration store each day, exclusive Celebration store preview experience, Jedi Master Express checkout lane. So you have your own special checkout lane.
well then,
For you better
like
for $900.
TSA pre
Yes, it is.
for Celebration.
Unlimited use of the Lightspeed lane to enter official Celebration store.
So yeah,
Guaranteed seating to all panels on the Celebration stage. So that's where you're paying extra
Yeah.
to make sure that you can see there's a reserved seating section for Jedi Masters. All Jedi Masters must arrive to the Jedi Master queue at the Celebration stage 45 minutes prior to the start of each panel. If you do not arrive 45 minutes prior to the start of each panel, you risk losing your guaranteed seat.
oh no.
Oh, no. But I paid $900 for it.
Yeah, you think, like, honestly, you think someone who paid $900 walks up, said, I paid $900, they're gonna like say, sorry, bro.
Sorry. They're going to be like, come this way.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
probably make it work.
They're going to make it work. Amazing amenities, Jedi Master Lounge, complimentary coat check, Jedi Master coat check in Anaheim. I'm pretty sure it's 90 degrees out there right now.
Yeah, at all times of day.
At all
Yeah.
times. Exclusive merchandise. You get one Jedi Master badge featuring exclusive art, one original signed art print created exclusively for Celebration Anaheim Jedi Masters, one extremely. Is that kind of like an NFT?
Yeah,
Where
I
it's
guess. Like a physical NFT.
yeah, but like I'm sure somebody's going to take a picture of it and post it on the internet, and I could print it out of my printer and
Yeah,
hang it on the wall.
but I said physical NFT. Isn't physical NFT just like a picture?
A picture? Yeah, that's
I think that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
boy.
get an exclusive Jedi Master lanyard,
Oh, thank
an
God.
embroidered patch, beverage tumbler,
Ooh.
official show poster, and one commemorative program guide, and one-time 10% off discount at official Celebration store. I wonder if that 10% off discount is for everything you buy. So
It
if
just
you
said one time.
one time,
So
you
literally
go that
one
once,
time you go, the rest of the time there. You better spend
you got to
all
pay
your
full
money.
price.
So you better spend like $1,000 to get your $100 off.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And then put it all up on eBay.
I got to tell you, $1,000 at that store probably doesn't take that much to buy.
No, I would guess not. So, yeah, so that's the Star Wars news. That's the only thing that I'm going to go with for today because it's coming up right before Obi Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
So I say we start talking about this last trailer.
Let's do
Mr.
that. But
Robert.
let's take a commercial break first. And we're back.
Man,
I was
that's the
waiting for
great
you
product.
to bring us back.
No, I wanted to feel it out that time.
There you
Give
go.
us some space to really feel
To
that
really
product.
feel the product. Enjoy the product.
Yeah, buy that product, folks.
Yes.
Or service or good.
Doug said that would be an FT instead of an NFT.
Ah, yeah. A fungible token.
A fungible token.
This token is ridiculously fungible. The most fungible token you'll have ever seen in your life. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens when we play this video here, but we wanna go shot for shot here. We want to go ahead and show you and
We're
talk
gonna
about
break it down
and be
second by
meticulous,
second.
right? So I'm gonna go ahead and hide
go
Rob.
ahead
Because
and-
who needs to see Rob?
Meow.
I'm gonna highlight this video.
But you're
here.
gonna miss all of my excitement. What?
Well, here's the deal:
What?
is I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna miss all the excitement. We're just gonna everyone's looking at the screen here. All right, so here we are. This is it. If you don't want to see any of this, I'm sorry, but it's coming for you.
This is just the trailer that released 2 weeks ago. So if you don't want to see it, then you're already 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, I mean
so.
for real though.
All right, so it starts off Lucasfilm. Oh, I'm playing it. It fades away.
Wait, I don't hear anything
Spaceship.
yet. Hold on.
We won't hear anything. They will.
But
We
we
won't.
won't.
But we won't.
Okay,
Doug,
okay.
did you hear a spaceship flying?
That's okay.
I
So
can
this
try
is-
doing
this
this,
is
but
we're
then
gonna
we're going to get an echo.
No, that's okay. No, that's okay. Don't you worry about the
Okay,
echo.
okay.
We can watch.
We can watch.
We can
Right,
watch.
and
you know what? Maybe if I
adjust
some of these settings, some of the room
All right,
quality,
you
I'll
change
pop it on
the
up.
room
See if that
quality.
helps. All right. All right.
So
you go ahead.
and
We have
continue.
a shot of some sort of like vehicle flying
Yeah.
through the sky
Spaceship
towards
flying through the
what
sky.
appears to be a spaceport.
Yep. And then
Now we see
stormtroopers.
stormtroopers.
And they have their canteen on their back of hydration in case they get thirsty.
Well,
Thirsty.
yeah, because you never know.
You never know.
What you're gonna run
Yes,
into.
you
You need your
You
Bantha
need
milk.
some Bantha milk. He said no YT.
He said no
YT.
No
sound.
YouTube.
No
Yeah,
YouTube
that's
sound.
to be expected.
All right.
That's okay. That's
All
okay.
right. Well. And then okay. So we're just gonna break it down shot by shot. Then
That's all we need.
Those
to
of
do.
you watching on YouTube, you're gonna not hear it as well. And the echo is back. What did you do?
I did nothing.
I did nothing.
I bet it's gone now.
I bet it was that. My sound was on for a second.
That's
there.
okay.
Okay.
Hit play. Doug, let us know if it went away.
Okay.
So we got a shot here of our Grand Inquisitor, right? So we get some.
Yeah, so I went backwards. Sorry.
That's okay. How
We're
dare you?
professionals here. What is going on?
Listen, man, you should.
Now
They
we're
know what
back
they're
to-
paying for here.
Nope. Now we're back to somehow I skipped to our video. Okay, here we go. So starting all over again. YT frame rate is real bad.
Listen,
yeah,
man,
we know.
C'est la vie. We're flying in.
We're flying.
We got
in.
some stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers walking through a town with a whole bunch of lights, and then a Grand Inquisitor with 2 other
All right,
Inquisitors
yeah, so
behind him.
let's- Echo's gone again. Good. So we got our Grand Inquisitor. We got 2 other Inquisitors. Now, if you are not someone who has either watched Rebels
Right.
or played Jedi Fallen Order, you might be a little lost with these dudes. The Inquisitors or the Inquisitorius, they have their own
Oh.
palace. We see their palace a little later on in this trailer.
Yep.
And they are all fallen Jedi. all
Yes.
former Jedi who fell to the dark side, and their job is to hunt Jedi. Now, the Grand Inquisitor, we don't know his name, but we do know that the Grand Inquisitor used to be a royal temple guard,
Okay.
one of the temple guards from the Jedi Council or the Jedi Temple, and we also know that he was one of the Jedi guard who was there when Barriss Offee tried to. Was it Barriss that tried to blow up the Jedi Temple?
I don't know. Doug's gonna have to tell you
Doug, remind me, was it Barriss that had the thing in the Clone Wars where she? It might not have been Barriss. Remind me what her name was. But there was this. This is when Ahsoka was framed for it, and that's what made her leave the Order.
that. Oh, okay.
But the Grand Inquisitor was one of the guards who was there that day at that trial.
Okay.
So that's kind of a
So
cool thing.
he was there before he became Grand Inquisitor.
Yes, he was there
Okay.
as a temple guard.
As a temple guard. Very cool.
Now, well, I don't recall the. I think it's the sixth brother. I can't forget which one. Correct, Barriss. Thank you, official
Doug, our fact
keeper of the
checker,
facts.
Doug. There we go.
And then we have two of our other Inquisitors. Now they're usually called like brother
Brother and
number
like the
blank or
seventh
sister,
sister
number,
and fifth brother
so
or whatever.
they kind of cast away their names, much
Yeah.
like other things. But so yeah,
The one on the right, the guy with the big hat, he looks like the one from Rebels.
yes, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, he's also, I believe, in Fallen Order. I could be wrong, but definitely in Rebels for sure.
Okay. Somebody said I was trying to do a little bit of research. They were like, "Oh, I wonder if we're going to see the Mandalorian in this at all." And they were like, "This takes place when Luke Skywalker's 10 years old, so it takes place 8 years before A New Hope, and Mandalorian takes place 15 years or whatever it is after
Return of
Return of the Jedi. So no, we're not going to see the Mandalorian in this.
But
'Cause-
now, I'm thinking about it because like Mando was a kid in the Clone Wars, right? So we
Right.
think that he could be like a teenager. I don't know. I thought the same thing on the way over. Like, I mean, maybe we'll see him in his like
right,
wild days where he was like a jerk and he
a
was
jerk,
like
just running through bars and just like causing problems.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be like this crazy, like he shot first, asked questions later, sort of that he ran
Yeah.
with that bad crowd from the first season. So
Yeah.
I think they'd be putting too many eggs in one basket
Yeah,
if they tried
and-
to do all that
And this is only 6 episodes, and
Yeah.
6 episodes, and the first 2 both are airing
on
on
the same
Friday.
day. Yeah.
So it's really only over the next 5 weeks.
Mhm.
So you're not going to throw too much stuff in there.
I think we'll definitely get some Jedi Fallen Order tie-in. I think
Okay.
we'll definitely get some Clone Wars tie-in.
Yeah, some Rebel tie-in.
Rebels tie-in.
It'll be neat if they do like they did in what was the movie that where they stole the plants?
That was Rebels or Rebel or Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Right.
In Rogue One, there's one scene where they say Captain Sedula to the
Oh yeah, they were talking about yeah,
the
Syndulla, isn't that
yeah,
her name?
that's her last name. Yeah.
Hera.
Hera.
Hera. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
talking about her and like just over the loudspeaker.
Over the loudspeaker. Yeah. So it would be cool if they throw those little things in where
Sure.
they just say that or whatever.
Yep.
So okay.
All right, so we've got our walking shot of our rad Inquisitors
and
looking
then
scary. Oh, we got a shot of our rotating lightsaber. which is
rotating
always pretty
lightsaber,
rad.
and in the crowd, there's our good friend Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen's hanging out there.
Soon to be crispy Uncle Owen.
Yeah. So
Poor guy.
he throws a lot of shade in this trailer.
Yeah, and like they're kind of leaning heavy into the Uncle Owen is a good guy thing, which I like. Like we don't get a whole lot of that unless you like look into some of the comics and stuff like that. But like
Yeah.
they really like tried to show in like the like grander sense that he was super protective of Luke and he really did care about him.
Right.
So I'm guessing, especially just based on some of the words we get in this trailer, we're going to see that
Yeah.
that's hopefully something they're leaning into. But yeah, we got this sweet rad shot of the
Oh.
and then a lot of people complained about the shot of the Grand Inquisitor because the alien race that he's supposed to be showing is usually a lot like more slender and long, and this guy's kind of like
He's kind of
round
bulky-ish and
and,
roundish.
bulky.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Um,
definitely has a like a fat neck.
Yes.
He
So I
has-
don't know why they've shown in live action that that race before. It was in Attack of the Clones,
Okay.
the second movie where there were like thousands of battle droids, or I guess that was the third movie,
Okay.
Revenge of the Sith. When they go and the Obi Wan's riding on the lizard and stuff like that. And they were like they looked kind of cool. They had the sharp teeth and they had the long. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Maybe they'll. I mean, he's younger here, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, he looks cool.
But then we get the shot of the girl. I don't remember what her. I guess we
One of
haven't
the
gotten her
sisters.
name yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Oh, he
he's
says
Puan.
he's
Yes.
Pulan.
I think we're gonna find out that she is someone either that we know or definitely that is like a pre-established character. Later on, well, we'll talk about that later. Go on.
Okay. And then we go into
We got a
Annie,
shot of
little
Luke. There he
Annie.
is.
Oh, I mean Luke.
Little Luke.
Little
Yes.
Luke. It looks like Annie.
It does.
So
Rocking his
it's
pod racer.
rocking his pod racer
Or his
goggles.
T16
Yeah.
Skyhopper.
He's sitting on top. It's another 10-year-old kid who probably can't act very well. Oh, Dig 7121 says hi.
7121.
Hi,
Hello.
hi, buddy. All right, so we got, and then
There we get
Obi-Wan.
our boy. We get that
This is-
shot.
This is the
Look at
pinnacle
him.
shot of Obi-Wan staring, creepily watching
Those
little
eyes have
boys
seen
play in the
Yeah,
playground.
right. Can you imagine? Of course, Uncle Owen's weary about him.
Yeah,
Dude, you've been watching my kid with binoculars for 10 years.
for 10
Can,
years.
Can you
You've just
back
been
off, you
staring
creep?
at him like,
Like,
leave me alone, weirdo. So,
like we have a restraining order already. Like,
oh, she's Sith Inquisitor Reva. Doug Black says, "Look, it's Doug. I think Doug should take over this podcast.
yeah,
He's doing a
Doug.
great job.
I don't know why you're not here.
Yeah,
right?
Doug.
You should just like we should like teleconference him in.
Yeah, we should. All right. So yeah, so Obi-Wan. Now, the funny thing with since we had John Jackson Miller on,
Right.
I've been following his Facebook page. Like I follow him on Facebook, and he his book Kenobi that he's now um auctioning off a whole bunch of like neat things, which is pretty cool. But in the book, Kenobi, it takes place during this time.
Right.
His book precedes this series, but it takes place during this time. But the whole time, in at least his version of it, Kenobi doesn't pull out his lightsaber once. And he even said that
Right.
to us when he was on the show about how he wanted to make sure that Kenobi doesn't pull out his lightsaber once.
Sure.
So it'll be interesting if they follow along with that or not. I think they don't.
guarantee he uses his lightsaber.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've seen it in
Yes.
trailers already where
I
he's
also
using his lightsaber.
guarantee, and we've seen that he does some like hand-to-hand combat and uses blasters. I'm betting we don't see it for a couple episodes.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
betting the lightsaber doesn't come out, and for some time. But who knows?
Yeah, who
We'll
knows?
see.
All right, so Kenobi staring off into the distance. Now this is Owen, Uncle Owen, and Kenobi are arguing. Uncle Owen saying, "You leave my son alone.
And
You're a
Kenobi's like,
creepy old man.
we're gonna train him.
We're gonna train him. I'm gonna make him better than he ever could be, and you can't do anything about it." And Uncle Owen says, "Oh yeah, well watch me. I can protect myself against anybody,
Yeah, but you can't.
but you can't.
Because you're gonna get crispy boy.
You're gonna be crispy. So
Poor
you're
guy.
throwing down all kinds of shade, and then you're gonna get crispy."
If only he had just decided to go along.
I know.
And
Streaming
then he's
May
sad
27th.
looking. And then we get more shots of Sith Inquisitor Reva.
Reba.
Now, I believe this is where it happens, where maybe it's now, maybe it's later, but since we can't hear, I'll talk about it. At one point, she yells after him and says something like, "You can't run from him, Obi Wan." Now, we've
Okay.
heard so many people, including like Darth Maul, who's like totally like obsessed with Obi Wan, call him Kenobi.
Wow.
Never heard anyone call him Obi Wan
Okay.
who didn't know him specifically.
Oh.
So, like, the fact that they're all former fallen Jedi and the fact that she specifically says Obi-Wan,
Obi-Wan.
I'm thinking that that's going to add some interesting dynamic because, like, he was like on the council.
He
There's a
was
good
on the
chance
council,
He's
yeah.
met every single one of these
Yeah.
inquisitors.
Yeah. Especially since, like you said, they've all been fallen.
You know what's going on with
All right.
Yes,
There's
whatever.
a lot of chat going on. I like it. But anywho, so she's walking in. There's a lot of really cool shots inside of like looks like spaceships of some sort and guys with little small hats and little brims. I love their little hats. I want one of those hats. They seem like they don't do anything other than obstruct your vision.
That's okay. They
That's
look cool.
okay. They do look cool. And then we have Kenobi on an EOP. And EOPs are funny because they fart in Jar Jar Binks' face.
Which, why not?
And there's the Inquisitor building,
Castle
right?
Inquisitorius.
Castle, yes.
Indeed.
With a bunch of ships flying out of it. So they're all going to different places to go look for Kenobi.
Now, again,
Experience.
there's that like neon sort of looking planet that every single new one that's come out I've hoped was Nar Shaddaa.
Right. And every single time you're highly disappointed that it's not Nar
So
Shaddaa.
here's hoping we get to see some
Here it
Nar
is.
Shaddaa.
Hopefully, one more time. This time, our good friends listened to you and made Nar Shaddaa as
Maybe.
opposed to just some other dumb city that we already know about.
Yep.
And now here's a wanted poster of
Yep.
Kenobi.
And that Arabesh, I looked it up. It does translate to something like wanted Obi Wan for like treason and
Oh,
something
nice.
like that.
Nice.
So yeah, they're pretty good about actually using the right Arabesh.
Yes. And then, oh, this is a cool scene. So he's shooting somebody, and then a big fight scene
Yeah, we got a fight in like an alley.
in
Then
an alley. It looked like it was in a storage locker.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, and then we're back to the Inquisitor temple with another ship flying in, and now lots of Inquisitors.
Now these Inquisitors look like they're in, they're ready to like fight, right? They'd have their lightsaber out, right? So like they're not just doing that to look.
Yeah, not just like marching in front of the Grand Admiral. She's ready to battle because you don't just pull out your lightsaber for no reason.
Yeah, so we got a big battle that's about to happen. One can only imagine if there's 3 Inquisitor or so. There's a lightsaber out. There's a bunch of stormtroopers who they might be battling and whether they might be wielding a lightsaber.
Right. And then Obi Wan back on Tatooine, taking down a stormtrooper.
I'm betting we get off Tatooine within the first
the first episode.
Hopefully at the very least.
Yeah, because as always with these trailers, they make it look really awesome, and it's only 6 episodes.
Right.
To the first day, I guarantee all these clips are from the first 2 episodes.
Sure.
Because
I hope anyway.
They're going to keep us guessing. Because why have a clip from the last episode in the trailer?
Sure.
So yeah. So cool with his.
He gets his blaster. We have a droid here that looks pretty rad.
Yeah, there was a big
shot up.
bulky droid shooting, and now.
Then we've got our girl. This is where she's saying, "Obi Wan, I know you, and I remember you, and you're never gonna get away from Anakin, and he's really strong and stuff." And then we had whoever that guy was.
I don't know who that guy was.
He's like a name. I forget who he is, but he's like an actual name. So my guess is that he's going to be like an important character.
So right there, that guy. He looks like he almost the Bad Batch, but I think it's a different time. He almost looked like the leader of the Bad Batch, but I'm sure he's not because the guy with the headband.
Well, I mean, the Bad Batch might, that's happening around the time of the fall of the Empire. You imagine 10 years later they could still be around, but yeah, I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see like some clones in here.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
But I would imagine if they were going to do clones, they would do something with like, Tamira Morrison,
right?
As opposed to
Well,
but I don't know with the Bad Batch, you really can kind of
the Bad Batch. They definitely don't look like the rest of the clones,
right? So you can kind of get a little funky with them.
So I don't know, but I'm sure he's somebody else. Maybe he's Uncle Owens. Oh, that guy is Kumail Nanjiani.
I think that's the actor's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. He's got some kind of a
cute little droid.
Oh,
and then
this is it.
The moment.
This is it.
Man, they really make this look brutal when they put these pieces on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that chest piece goes like directly into his chest cavity and stuff.
So did you do you know who Comic the Insult Dog is?
Yeah, sure.
He went to I don't remember which movie premiere it was, but one of the Star Wars movie premieres. I guess it was in New York City, and people were all dressed up while they were waiting in line. And there was a guy dressed up as Darth Vader.
Okay.
And he comes up to him and he starts asking him questions. And now this is what I love the most about Comic the Insult Dog.
Yeah.
Trident the Insult Dog is the camera's like zoomed in just on the dog and who he's interviewing. But I forget, I wish I knew who the guy's name was offhand. But the guy who does Comic, he's like, or Trident.
Triumph.
Oh my gosh. He's like standing right there and he's like right in your face as he's insulting you through a dog.
Sure.
But here's this guy like right next to him. Like if he were to be insulting someone like big and strong and with like a short attitude, like nobody's gonna punch the dog. They're just gonna turn around and just like clock him right in the face.
Sure.
So he's standing like right next to these people and he's like asking them like all these questions like like, does your mother know that you snuck out of the basement? Things like that. Like all these people who are dressed up, and so he's like, who are you? And the guy's like, at the Attack of Clones, the Attack of the Clones premiere, Doug said, he's like, who are you? He's like, I'm Darth Vader. He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know who that is or whatever. And he's like, and he's like, a full helmet, everything like that. He's like, what do these buttons do? He's like, they're part of my respiratory system, blah, blah, blah. He looks at him and he goes, which button calls your mommy or something like that? And I'm just like, oh my God, like he's so insulting. It's great. And he's like
Love it.
writing your, but the guy's like right there. I'm like, I can't believe this guy has never gotten punched out
Maybe
because
he has.
he probably
You
has.
never
Who
know.
knows?
Those don't make the those are the outtakes.
No, they don't get they don't make it onto
Yep.
the show. They don't make it on the Conan.
Now we do have to keep pushing forward because, like a true professional, my computer's dying
Mm.
and I'm not plugged in. So let's push forward as we
Okay,
see
so we're
Darth
pushing
Vader being
forward.
plugged in.
Darth
We
Vader,
have Inquisitors.
Inquisitors,
They look rad.
Stormtroopers.
He's got an ugly hat on.
He does. Stormtroopers and
Shock Troopers, right?
troopers
Yeah,
ready
from
to
Jedi
attack.
Fallen Order.
Now they all look like they're inside their base or their
Home
turf, and they're all ready to attack. So
Obi Wan.
He's
coming. He's coming
he's
for
coming
an attack.
all-
I'm betting.
all by himself coming for an attack.
And there he is, the man.
Then
with
here's
that
the
beautiful
piece.
hair.
They show
right
Obi Wan
there.
real fast, and then they show the chest protector being bolted on,
Like
and then
into his
lighting up.
sternum.
And then this is cool. Like this, obviously, he looks like he's been held captive, because you can see droids and stuff behind him, or not
Yep.
like battle droids behind him and stuff.
And look at his face, man. He looks
angry.
upset.
He looks like Chris Jericho from WWE right there.
He
He's
does
like,
kinda.
he's like an angry
The
wrestler. The Walls of Jericho. Yeah.
And then we get Kenobi. And then obviously as he looks up, we hear that breathing.
The breathing.
Telltale Darth
yes.
Vader breathing.
And then I love the way they changed the Disney Plus logo
Oh, yeah.
with the lightsaber cutting through it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So yeah, so that was
Man.
that. So that was a 1:27 long trailer.
Turned into
that
a 50-minute podcast.
Turned into a 50-minute podcast.
Well,
yeah, so-
maybe about 45 to 40 after all of our gaffes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
our
we're only at
technical
36
errors.
minutes so far.
There
so
you
it's
go.
pretty short. So
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Not one of our longer, more long-winded ones.
But we only broke down a 2-minute video. So.
And the rest of the time we talked about John Hughes movies.
That's right. And there's nothing wrong with talking about John Hughes.
God no.
We should start our own podcast about John Hughes movies.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why haven't we done that yet?
Listen to us on Tuesday as we talk about John Hughes movies.
And then on Wednesday when we talk about Spaceballs. On Thursday when we talk about Top
Jurassic
Gun.
Park or Top Gun. There we go. Jurassic Park as well.
Oh boy. So you can pretty much bet we're going to be watching this Friday. I don't know what you got going on Memorial Day weekend, but we got to find a day to break these 2 episodes down.
So I think we're going to have to do, unless sooner the better. So even if you can come Friday night, and we can do it Friday night. I
might have a gig Friday. We have to do it early Friday.
Early Friday? Okay. So which means we're going to have to watch
early
2 hours. We'll figure out how long the 2 episodes are.
Oh God. If it's anything like Disney Plus, they're going to be like a 26-minute episode. And the first one's going to be like 50. And we're like, yes. And the second one's going to be like 14 plus 7 minutes of credits.
Yeah. So a friend asked me if the Obi Wan episodes are going to be longer. Obi Wan episodes. Of course, we're not going to know anything, but episode 1 and 2 come out on May 27th. Yeah, they don't have any release times or anything like that. But when does episode 1 hit? I'll even check IMDb real fast. It's not going to tell us any release times at this point.
Yeah, I'm betting we don't find out until we hit play on Disney Plus and we see that minute countdown.
Yeah. What happened? Something just. I went to a episode list. Yeah, it just has episode 1.6, 1.1. But what I did want to look at was real fast the cast of characters who are so far billed. We have Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader.
Sure.
He's not even listed as Anakin at all. He's strictly Darth Vader.
Sure.
Rupert Friend as the Grand Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Edgerton as Owen Lars. Ewan McGregor, you might have heard of that guy, as Obi Wan Kenobi. Maya Eskrin, She's listed as 6 episodes, but doesn't have any things. Oh, Kumali. Oh, that's Kumali. Oh, okay. Kumali Najahari. He was in. He's been in a lot of things,
Mhm.
but the show Silicon Valley. He was in
Yeah.
Silicon Valley. I loved him in Silicon Valley. Bonnie pleases Brew Lars as Inquisitor Riva Moses Ingram. I'm looking to see fifth brother Sun Kang. He was from the Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Grant Feely as young Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
He looks a lot like Anakin. I hope he can act better than young Anakin.
Me too, poor guy.
And Stephen Cannon as Moisture Farmer. I love when you have people who are Paulo Kelly. We need to get him on the show as Prisoner.
Oh yeah.
He's been in 2 episodes.
Oh, he's
going to
be going to cons for the rest of his life.
He will be. Kim House as Humanoid.
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Love
I
it.
want to. I need to go. I need to move to LA and just start auditioning. I just want to be Humanoid.
Yeah. Can I just specifically just apply for any jobs that are listed as humanoid?
Just background role as Humanoid.
I think I've got the perfect credentials to play a humanoid.
I would say you do.
I think you've got almost perfect credentials.
I almost do. I have that third arm kind of throws
that's
it
throwing
off.
it, but it's just
I can
not
disguise
big.
it.
It's a little arm.
It's a little arm. It's
no one's noticed it yet.
It's a mini arm. Yeah.
Xmas Ox says L Podcast TBH Skull, so that's pretty fun.
There we go.
But my computer is legitimately about to pass
so
out.
Since your computer's about to pass out, we're gonna lose our YouTube feed.
Yes.
And that's all we need to talk about anyway. We got it. We got the breakdown. We will see you all Friday.
We're gonna be
early. We'll be here.
We're gonna be talking to y'all about both episodes, right? Breaking them both
Yes.
down and
Breaking them
speculating,
all down.
obviously wildly, which is specialty.
That's what we do best. Is we just make up stuff as we go along.
Yes, indeed. All right.
All right.
All of us here at the kind of unprofessional Bantha Milk
Unprofessional
Podcast headquarters.
Podcast.